Lord, Tommy, did you bond out? Did you bond out? Tommy, did you bond out? I don't know if it's him or not. But baby, I did see the bond for 10,000. That means somebody need to put on a nasty piece of 1,000. Tommy boy, come and show yourself. Well, at least let me hear your voice if that's you. Did you bond out? Child, did you bond out? I was over there looking at that, listening to that boy cry. Bro, child, I'm like, I'm so tired of, I said, I'm so tired of this victim shit. I'm like, let me go ahead. Tommy, did you bond out? Come on over the daddy. Come on over the daddy. Did you bond out? Now, like I said, child, Tommy, I got a lot. I'm gonna hold it in. I ain't gonna have no judgment. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because there's so many things I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna judge. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Victory
Hallelujah!
is mine.
Hallelujah!
Victory is mine.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
To flee. Whoa, tell me. Come on, Jay. I'm out. I'm out.
Won't
Did
he
you know I
do
ain't
it?
come on, we let you know.
Won't he do
Won't he
it?
do it?
Hold on.
Won't he do
Hold
it?
on. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Won't he do it? You better shout. Won't he will? Won't he do
Yes.
it? Won't he will?
Yes. Yes.
My God,
I'm going to
today.
that church, baby. I'm going to that church. I'm going from pew to pew. Baby, they took me there. Brian took me there. But it's all good in there. The cash show instigated it all. It's on camera. He hit me in the mouth first. He hit me in the mouth, licked his tongue out at me, flipped the camera, showed my, I said, that's why I thought I'm calling the police. Flipped the camera, showed my tags, and that's when I retaliated. I never lied about nothing. Never lied. We getting ready to go to court. Everything that he pulled them guns, everything finna come out. The street walking. You heard what he said about Brian, about the HIV, all that finna come out. All of it. Get ready. All of it. But I'm gonna get off the camera. I'm not gonna make none of you.
So Tommy, breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe first. I want you to breathe.
Because he set me up, y'all. He set me up because I didn't want him no more. He set me up. My mom and dad don't know he did it. I'm telling you, he set me up. But baby,
but Tommy, though,
I'm telling you, he don't have no good luck.
What happened when you was in jail, Tommy? Because they took you to jail. What happened?
Well, listen.
Now, Tommy, I saw you was in that red shirt. Go ahead.
Listen. I just got out about 30 minutes ago. I'm just, listen, and they want me out of Little Rock. I moved. I got to get out of Little Rock. All of it now. But listen, check this here out. This is what happened. After the incident happened, I went to my apartment. Some told me to go downstairs. I went downstairs. I got my phone and my keys. I seen 2 police officers. I said, you looking for me? I said, what's your name? Tommy Caldwell. They said, we're sorry to arrest you. We already know you've been going through a lot over here in this building. He said, but the reason why we arrested you is because when you hit him, he would draw blood and you didn't withdraw blood. That's the reason why. You know what I mean? And I gave my keys and I got my keys and one of my cell phones. They took me on in and booked me. And I was in there Saturday, Sunday, baby. I ain't eat for 2 days. They didn't have no tissue in there. Baby, they had white cornbread. Motherfucker bowed all over the walls. I wouldn't wish that on my worstest enemy. But you know I'm strong. You know I was strong. I said, oh my God, you know I'm strong, honey. I knew I was coming up out there. First, I told my mom not to come out there. Baby, you see my mug shot, I did it on purpose. My dad said, Junior, want to be up in? I said, no, I don't, because they thought I was going to be hooping and hiding this snot. I said, let me show these 30 teeth for them. Because I know they coming for me. You told him he got a good mom and daddy. I'm fucked up because I had to waste $1,000. You know that? I had to waste $1,000 over nobody. Nobody. $1,000. Ain't that some mess?
But Tommy,
ain't that some mess?
So let me tell you what we saw. So we saw you drive up and y'all had some words. Now what happened after y'all had them words? Because the next thing I know, you had that little steering wheel lock. And baby,
I
next thing I know, I saw Paul.
I told you, he hit me in my mouth. He hit me. We were squaring up. He hit me and he punched me in my mouth. And the camera was on here. It's on. You know, his uncle got Delaware cameras. I'm having subpoena. He hit me in the mouth, licked his tongue out to me. I had bitch. And he was showing my tag. He started showing my tag number. I said, don't show my tag number. And that's when I went in my car and got that motherfucking steering, like I said, because this bitch gonna keep his hands off me. This bitch is gonna keep his hands off me. He used to fight me all the time. I would have it. Now he tell y'all, he know I'll fight him. And yeah, the police know everything. He hit me first. He hit me and bust me in my mouth. Hit me in my mouth. I didn't go there to fight and be real, which I went over there to make amends with the bitch. The bitch cut up on me so bad over there, he wanted to fight. Wasn't nothing to me. The uncle, I'm gonna have the police to pull off the camera because he been out line court like he didn't hit me because he hit me. All of this YouTube stuff triggering me. All of it with Brian. Brian got my mama picture up. He telling Brian he screwed me raw and that's all I like. And I didn't screw him. That's a lie, Jay. Wasn't it a lie? That was a lie.
Well, this is what they said, though. This was what they said. They said that Brian and Castro were flirting with each other. Castro started flirting. They started flirting. That's what I heard.
Brian. He was using Brian, baby. He don't want no fucking Brian.
Then they said he went over to his channel and he had blocked you, and that kind of sent you off. And then you went over there.
Yeah, it did. Because whoever I was trying to make amends with the bitch. I was. That's why I told you he hit me in my damn mouth. He hit me in my mouth. He hit me in my mouth first, and I'm about to get off here, Jay Wilson, because I'm
Tommy.
One with you.
Brother Tommy, before you leave, convicted felon, that man ain't hit your ass in the. You lying. We saw that whole. You ran up on that man like you was a damn Power Ranger, like you was an Indian at a tribe, nigga, and hit that man in his head. Stop all that damn lying, brother Jay. Did he tell you that he is a felon now?
Well, yeah, but if they pull it, they gonna pull it. We'll see. Let me tell you something. I ain't Matlock. I'm gonna let this judge decide. Look. There's something that we may not have seen. And I'm going to let the judge decide. Now, this boy said he got hit in the mouth, and he said they're going to subpoena them cameras.
No, he didn't.
And I'm going to wait.
Now, Brother Jay, now, let me ask you this question. He said he got busted in the mouth and he was bleeding. Now, when he was on there hooping, hey, Lord, when he was hooping the house like he was, did you see any blood or any stains on him, any bump on his lip like he got busted in the mouth?
I may not have seen it, but I'm going to wait for the court. I'm going to wait for the judge. See, I'm not. Look.
Well, let me tell you what the judge said, because I got the information. I got the report. They might upgrade it to attempt. They might upgrade it to attempt murder because somebody sent the first video. You remember when they had that fight the first time? Somebody sent that video in, and they said that the judge didn't like the fact that he was smiling on that mugshot. So, yeah.
Don't have nothing. I mean, the man can smile on the mugshot. That ain't against the law. I'm waiting for the judge. I understand what you got, Ken. I understand that. I'm gonna wait for the judge. I'm gonna wait for him to pull stuff because, like I said, we can speculate anything. Now, I will say this: that Bond hit. He out. He out. Somebody got some loot. He out. So we gonna see what happens. Now, I am Team Justice. I am Team Justice because whatever is hidden in the dark gonna come to the light, and that's how I feel. And we can speculate all we want. I'll wait for that court case because I want to know. And I get you, and I understand what you're saying because he may be in the wrong. You may be right, Ken Nolan, but I want.
He is in the. We saw the video. He definitely in the wrong. Now, brother Jay. Now, hold on. Now, hold on.
I'm gonna wait till that court case. I'm waiting to the court case.
Now we gotta be real, brother Jay. He went to his house. Now, let's be real. The way he ran up on Castro, if Castro did hit him in the mouth, he's defending himself because he's at his house. We got to be real.
I'm real. I'm waiting for the judge. I love you, Ken, but I'm waiting for the judge. I'm waiting for the judge. It's going to come out, and I'm waiting. And, baby, I got people already in Little Rock that's getting ready to go to their case. All right? And I'm telling you, I'm waiting. I ain't mad at you, Ken, but I'm waiting. I am Team Justice because sometimes we jump to conclusions. We don't know what's going to come out. I'm telling you, I'm going to wait. I mean, you may be right. You may be 100% right. But my thing is, I am going to be quick to listen, slow to anger, and slow to speak. I want to see what happens. And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I gotta go on what the judge say. I want to know what the evidence. I want to see this discovery and all of this. Yes, I do. Yeah, Brian, he's free. You know, because you talking about Roe. I was over there a little bit. Then you start talking about Yolanda Child. I'm like, somebody said Tommy is free. Honey, Tommy got that bail money, okay, and gave us some a little exclusive over here about him being popped up in the mouth and everything. Now, Tommy, if you want to come and tell the rest of your story, now, Tommy, look, I'm not forcing you to do anything, okay? You don't have to click on this link. You don't have to do nothing. Just saying. Because I don't want nobody to you exploiting him. Maybe people click on this link.
You exploited me, Pastor. You made me click this link. You made me click on it.
Okay, well, look, I'm being very upfront because Tommy is free. He is out on bail. And we're going to see what happens.
Pastor, am I welcome up over here today to give my opinion?
I mean, anybody is welcome over here as long as you know how to act.
Okay, I don't feel like fighting. I just wanted to talk about this situation. Somebody just came over there in my chat and told me that somebody was mad that I instigated stuff. I wanted to just tell Tommy, you worried about the wrong thing, bro. I ain't instigate shit. I did not tell you to put your key into the ignition, man, and tell you to drive up over there, Tommy. You got to take responsibility, man. You have to. So, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna say a normal person, but a rational person would have got out and would have said, well, what did I get myself into? Why am I sitting here in this particular point in my life on YouTube? The first thing I did when I get out is get on YouTube and exhibit the same behavior. Shout out to Canola. You do your clap. Shout out to Ken. I'm proud.
Shout out to Ken, but what I'm gonna say is we'll see when this trial and they do what they need to do and with discovery. And we'll see what's pulled. I'm team justice, baby. And if justice prevails, it's gonna prevail. And whoever it falls side on, it's gonna fall on their side. That's all I gotta say. It's a lot of stuff we do not know. But I want team justice. I want justice to win.
Hey, Jay
That's
Wilson.
all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because I've been telling y'all, because what would make you get your head busted and then trying to shoot your shot with Shamar? That's crazy as cat feet. That's crazy right there. You won't even get your head sold up. Go ahead.
Listen, let me drop down so Tommy can come back up. He deserves to talk to you one-on-one. I think that's why he dropped down. Because he didn't want nobody up here. So I want to hear what he had to say. Because
I want to hear what he got to say too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop down and hopefully he'll come right back up. I know. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Peace out.
So anyway, there goes Sheffy, child. What's up, Sheffy?
Pastor, can I say something?
Say something.
I really feel like that nigga right over there, he really had a lot to do with it, and he don't want to have. He's trying to pass it off on somebody. And here he go hitting your link. He always flip-flopping and shit. That nigga can't stand straight for nothing. That nigga always wobbling and wobbling. And that nigga really had a lot to deal with it, Pastor. I'm just saying. That nigga that just left, you know, with the whole.
Let me tell y'all something. Hold on for a minute. Because I see a lot of people who mad. Let me tell you something. I'm team justice. If Castro is right, justice gonna prevail on his side. If Tommy was wrong, he gonna have to pay the price. You know what? I'm here to watch. But I'm gonna tell you what, Brianna said something today, and I said, you know what? I'm with you, Brianna. Folks be sneaky. And I ain't giving Tommy no pass, and I'm not saying Tommy's innocent, but folks sneaky and folks do crap and y'all don't see it. But baby, it's gonna come out. I'm looking for this court date. Go ahead, Chef.
Pastor, when you say people are sneaky, you right. We got one below us. Here you go.
Girl, you are so girl, you are not even here on the right page. Girl, you need to turn the page of the book and be on the right page. We're not here to do that. We have a groundbreaking story. Tommy just got out of jail. Tommy came and talked to Pastor. I want a red ball to see what the fuck he had to say. Girl, fuck you. You cannot even Girl, I'm not even about to waste my. Girl, I'm gonna have me a good evening, girl.
Well, let me say this, so Tommy, if you're still in the chat, the people are saying that you are not telling the truth, that they didn't see any blood from your mouth. They said that your charges could go up.
Castro did run up on that boy first.
Can you
He
not
did.
can you not cut him
Hold
off?
up, Castro
Don't
threw
cut
that
him.
phone.
No, don't hold up.
Castro
Don't
threw
cut him
that
off.
phone down
Don't cut
and
him off.
whatever,
Pastor, keep going.
Sheffy.
Don't
Let's
have
have
nobody cut you off.
decorum. I was
Don't
talking
have that nigga
first. Let's
cut you
have
off because I
Hold on,
want
Chef,
to
because
know
I do
what's
want to
going
hear.
on.
Hold on, Chef, I do want to hear. I mean, because we having a conversation. We can have a
Okay.
conversation.
All right,
Then I'm
Pastor.
gonna let you
Hold me
talk.
back.
Go
Hold me
ahead.
back. Hold me back, Pastor. Hold me back.
Okay, so go ahead, Brian.
Girl, the only thing holding you back is your
Okay,
heavy ass
don't go
titties.
after me though,
The only
bitch.
thing holding you
Don't go
back is
after
them
me,
heavy ass
bitch.
titties that
Don't go
drag on
after
the
me, you
ground,
retarded
bitch.
bitch.
Stop talking to me,
Your
bitch.
titties
You
go the
always want
same
my
way my
attention.
titties go,
You
ho.
always
But
want
my
my
titties don't
attention,
get
girl. Go
excited from no white
on.
man, bitch.
Go on and go comb
My
your hair,
titties don't
bitch,
get
and put a
excited from
bra
no
on,
white
girl,
man,
and go
bitch.
ahead.
You better
Go
keep
ahead
the
on
fuck
about your
going,
day,
bitch.
girl.
You better keep
The
going,
only thing
bitch.
holding you back
Don't
is them
fuck with me,
titties dragging
whore.
on the
I
goddamn
don't fuck with
ground.
you, bitch.
So
Down
a lot
syndrome
of people,
looking bitch.
so a lot of people say that Castro admitted that he hit Tommy in the mouth. So
That ni-
again, a lot of people are saying that Castro did hit Tommy in the mouth.
Castro did
Now,
run up on that
let me
nigga
say
first.
this. Let me say this though. Let me say this too. Let me say this. That street ain't Castro house. That street is public property. That street is the city of Little Rock. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now I didn't see Tommy walk on that man's ass and knock on his door. He was in his car on the street. I'm just saying. But they said that Castro incriminated himself on ODS channel by saying he hit Tommy in the mouth. So go ahead,
Oh,
Brian.
Castro. I don't watch a Miss Netta like that, but I didn't know Castro said no. What I was kind of looking at Castro the sideway with, and I messes with Castro the long way. But he should never threw that phone down and ran up. That's the part I was just speaking on. Now when he ran, what?
I said, shut up.
Girl, you are a
Well, Chevy,
loser,
why
girl.
you telling the man to shut up? If you go, what you got to add, niece? We know you
Well,
don't fight
She's a
crime.
loser.
Pastor, I just don't think you gonna put no victim
You
shame
are
on
such a
nigga.
loser.
He should have never did this.
I mean, he should
Ain't
never
nobody
ran up
got
on a
time for
nigga.
that, Pastor.
The
Hell, when
nigga
you
should
get
Well,
never
hit
ran up on. He should have
upside the
stayed in his
head with a
yard.
time like something like that, Pastor, that's something crazy.
And that's why you gonna
I
stay
think it's
single
crazy that
forever,
you're
bitch.
and
That's
this
why
is
you
criticizing
the
gonna.
thing,
somebody
though.
at
Now,
this
look,
point.
Chevy, for real, we're trying to have a conversation for real. But
Yeah, I'm for real
I did hear
too.
Castro tell Tommy to pull up a couple of times, and he said, "I'm ready for you." He said, "I'm ready for you," and I've heard him say that numerous times. So the man pulled up.
I still
Again,
don't think
I'm
that's
not
an
saying
excuse
that
to
Tommy
get your
right
ass whooped by
because
a
at the end of
firearm,
the day,
Pastor.
I don't think that that's right.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
you
don't
gotta
think
have
so
emotional
either.
intelligence. But if that man ain't hit you and you pop that man in his mouth first,
No,
it'll
Pastor,
make a
I
fool
guess
that.
that's where we disagree. I think
Well,
that's where we
I can't
disagree.
talk. Well, I know you can't talk,
Well, no, I'm
Castro.
not saying that's
Cause
where
that
you can't
man.
talk.
No, I'm
I said
talking
that's
about
where we
Castro right there.
disagree.
Castro's in the chat.
Pastor, I'm just saying that's where we disagree
Sheffy,
at.
shut up, Sheffy,
No,
down.
I'm
Niece.
talking to Pastor.
Niece.
Ugh.
Castro is in the chat now, niece. I'm telling you what Castro just said.
Okay.
So he said he can't talk right now. But my thing
Okay.
is,
Well then, okay.
ODS said the man did pop him in the jaw. He said it, right? So my
More
thing
than the
is,
dog.
if they start pulling this stuff and pulling all of this stuff, it may
Mm-hmm.
be different. And again, I'm not mad at Kid
I don't
Nola.
think
Kid
so.
Nola, you may be right. You
I
may
don't
be
think so,
right, Kid
Pastor.
Nola.
Yeah.
But why you don't think so?
No, Pastor, I think once you have somebody head gushing like that, it defeats a lot of this conversation that you're trying to have.
Okay. Well, like I said,
That makes
I'm
I'm
just
not.
saying,
Let me
Jay
say
I'm
this.
Wilson.
not
Hold
trying
up,
to
Jay Wilson.
I'm not
Jay
Mary
Wilson. That
Mason.
makes
I'm not trying to
absolutely
fight
no
you at all,
sense.
Pastor.
That
But
makes no
that
sense what she
gushing of
just
the
said.
head, that's
That makes
it, baby.
absolutely no sense what you just said, Sheffy.
It does.
No, it
Let
doesn't.
somebody
Repeat what
hit
you just
your ass
said.
upside the head like that. You get the gush. You can't, baby. You can't stand the side. You got blood clots, baby, not blood gushing. It's two different things. But I'm not
Well,
trying to
actually,
put
I
you
don't
up out of
have
here.
blood clots anymore, bitch, because I took the
I'm
proper
not trying to put
medicine.
you up out of here.
I took the proper medicine, but what your fat ass need to get your
Oh,
fat
there you
ass
go,
up and walk
baby.
around,
But
hoe,
it's really
before
not
your
the same, though.
big heavy titty ass
It's not the
develop them,
same,
hoe.
though.
So
But you know it's not the
girl,
same.
I'm done
But
talking to
ain't
you,
no
bitch.
lover of
You,
mine that can
girl,
hit me
whatever,
upside the head. But hey, that
girl,
white
you
nigga
are
that
such
killed
a
my
Chevy,
troll.
motherfucking
Chevy,
Asana
Chevy,
tried to whoop
Chevy.
your ass.
I got you, but Chevy, let me say this.
I'm sorry,
I
Pastor.
am saying that Castro may have hit that man first. And if that man can prove that Castro may have hit him
Wait, you
first,
think all this time Castro hit Tommy upside the head? And that makes an excuse,
no. Oh,
Pastor?
Chevy, you been drinking, girl? Because I said, did you not hear me say that
Oh, I'm sorry.
Castro?
Please repeat it.
Did
I
you
got
not
to
hear
go,
me
man.
say
Steffi
that
is weird, man.
Castro? Because I
Oh, she
know, because
makes
I'm
me
getting ready
sick.
to drive her because she irking my
Ugh.
nerves right now, and I'm
No,
usually
I'm asking
patient.
you to repeat it. I'm
But did
not
you
trying
not
to
hear
go at
me
you like that.
did you not hear me say
I
that Castro made a mistake to say that he popped Tommy in his mouth? He said that on ODS's channel
Okay, with what?
with his
Girl,
hand. Girl, I can't. I'm sorry, Denise.
please,
I can't. Oh, I
please,
can't.
thank you.
I
Oh my
can't.
God.
I can't. If you're gonna be a troll, be a smart troll. I cannot. Oh my
Ugh.
gosh, Chuck, I love you down, but not today, me. Not
This
today.
this is
Not today.
groundbreaking.
We trying to have a conversation, and here you are talking about something. Now, let me say this, Kendall. I heard what you said, but if Tommy pulls all of that information, and if Tommy get a good lawyer, baby, it could be not as black and white as you think. Now, we looking at the situation, and we saw that blood on Castro's head and stuff. I get that. I get that, and that didn't look good. But my thing is this. I am going to let justice prevail. I am not Perry Mason. Baby, I want to see the angles. I want to hear what the judge got to say. And
I could
that's
watch
what
that
I'm
too.
getting. Because let me tell y'all something. All this speculation and stuff, we don't know who Tommy Lawyer and what they daddy and all of them folk got. We don't know. We don't know. And I'm going to tell you what. Now, y'all can say what y'all want about Tommy Daddy, but baby, he bailed out, honey. He bailed out. He bailed out. He would no have no chicken dinner. Ooh, y'all was trying to joke Tommy. But baby, mom and daddy went on there and bailed him out. Okay? And he out. And y'all
Jay
saw it
Wilson.
first thing here. He out. But my thing is this, I'm gonna let justice prevail. What's going on, bro?
I just wanted to say this. So I didn't know Castro said that. I did not know that Castro hit that man because he threw the phone down. What I was saying was Castro was wrong for running up on a dude instead of staying on his property. That's my opinion. I don't care if he get
Well,
mad
the
or not.
the girl just said he incriminated himself on ODS's channel when he said that he popped Tommy in the mouth.
So
See,
now Tom,
liquor and talking don't mix. Liquor and talking don't mix.
so now Tommy
Okay?
has a defense now because he has a defense. But then,
Liquor and
but then
talking.
that def,
Maybe liquor and talking don't. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
But then that defense can get crumbled because they can look at that video and say, well, why, if you felt in fear, why did you come back a second time after he hit you? Why didn't you leave and call the police? Why did you, go back to your car? You have to think about going and get
You
that
know what? It's
weapon.
a
You have to,
couple of things though. You don't put your hands on people, and you did the first lick,
but at the
and
same
of
time, Jay
course he drew
Wilson,
blood. And my
but at
thing
the
is
same,
this: that man
Mhm.
was on a public city street too, and I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
But my thing is, it was a lot. And then Castro sitting there filming it. Child, let me say this: they're gonna be pulling some stuff. It's gonna be some subpoenas. It's
I'm gonna
gonna be
go
a
down there
lot
for
of
that
stuff
court
going on.
case. I'm gonna go
Baby,
down there.
I got folk already ready to go, honey.
Me
I
too.
got
Troy Allen.
right at the court.
Troy Allen gonna be there. You already know Troy Allen there. Every time something go down, Troy Allen is
But
going
you
to
know
the
what?
court.
He's such an interloper, and I don't respect him because he don't respect the sector. He only comes to this sector when something like this happens. I don't respect him any. It is what it is. It is what
Yeah,
he
he
do
don't
what he
crawl
needs
through
to
the.
do. Yeah, yeah.
Troy Allen never crawl. Like I can honestly say, you crawl through the mud on this sector. Even though I don't get no numbers, I crawl through the mud. Fire Babe, Lady Nika, Nicole Tyler, Boss Lady New Jersey, crawl through the mud. goddess.
He don't come to the church service. He only come when they fix the chicken.
I'm
And he want to
telling
get a
you.
plate. That's it. That's it. Just want to come and get a plate. That's all. He don't come when the church service going on. He just want to come to get some chicken. That's it.
Okay.
That's
But
it.
I'm gonna try my best to go to that trial, man. I mean, it's only a state away, right? I don't see why I can't drive the 8 hours away. I don't see why I can't drive to go see Tommy, go to court.
I have to work, but my thing is, I know some people who gonna
Hey,
be
Jay
there.
Wilson,
That's no
Kimmy
slight
want
to
the
you.
link. Jay Wilson. Hey, Kimmy want the link.
Okay, child. No slight to nobody here. So anyway, because
Yeah.
I mean, I know you still recuperating, but
And
let me go
let me
ahead and
just
drop
say
this plate
this.
down.
And Jay Wilson, let me just say this with all due respect. I ain't instigated shit. Castro was not flirting with me. Castro flirts with everybody. And Castro know if I want to bust him down, I can bust him down. He's you know what I'm saying? He already
It
know
won't be
that.
hard. All you need is a chicken and biscuit sandwich, child. It ain't
And a
hard.
pickle.
I'm just sorry. And a
And a
pickle,
pickle.
girl. And a pickle. It ain't hard. He was up there crying now because he was mad at Brianna because Brianna called him sneaky. And he thought he was cool with Brianna. Baby, child, these people see it. And my thing is, I don't have a problem with Castro. I just have a problem with this sneakiness. And you know, and like I said, I always know that he has the capability to use his quiet demeanor to mask a whole lot of stuff. Now, I don't hate him, but let me tell you something. We gonna see what this judge says. And I'm not saying that Tommy is in the right because Tommy may go to jail. Tommy may be a convicted felon
They
if
gonna put
this
it.
thing don't go right. I'm not saying that. See what I'm saying? But on the
They're gonna
other
have him
hand,
on probation at the
Tommy said
least.
that this man hit him in the mouth. And my thing is, if Castro went over there in his drunken stupor and told ODS that mess, then okay then. You see what I'm saying? So I understand. Now, people say he shouldn't have went over that man's house. That man don't own the street. That
Yeah,
man
but Jay
owns
Wilson.
wait a minute,
And
he don't own nothing. That's his uncle house. But let me say this. That man ran to that man in that car and I'm telling you, so hold on, everybody coming on up today. But it's gonna be real interesting. I'm gonna let
look,
Justice do
Rebel.
his
Hey,
thing. What's up,
Rebel.
Kimmy? And what's
Hey.
up, Rebel? I got Kimmy and then
Hey,
Rebel. What's up, Kimmy? And what's up, Rebel?
hey, Rebel. Hey,
Hey,
Brian.
Kimmy.
Hey,
Hey, Jay
Kimmy.
Wilson. Hey, babies.
Hey,
Listen, I just came up here to escort Chat Rep and her frowsy ass titties down, but you dropped that tramp before I could get up here. Bitch, fuck you, hoe. You was in the chat talking shit, bitch. I will go live and drag the fuck out of you, hoe. Don't ever get it fucked up, bitch. I don't want you up here on the link because you are a detractor, hoe. You ain't adding shit to the show and you ain't adding nothing to the conversation with your good weird ass. All right, I'm going back in the chat. Y'all go
okay, yeah,
ahead.
Please
Kimmy.
go
I had to
live.
drop it, Kimmy, because it was just like I'm like, baby, what you talking about? What you talking about? Okay, I'm like, is you drinking? Anyway, what's up, Rebel?
Baby, I was watching this morning and I saw the your thumbnail, Brian. When I saw that, I was like, "What the hell?"
What was it? What was the
It
thumbnail?
was Castro picture with the blood running out of his face.
Oh, the other day. Oh, okay, the other day.
But then I laughed with Brian. Why did you think they wouldn't talk about me like they would talk about Castro? You said they wouldn't say that if it was Rebel or Sean Bradley. I'm like,
No, they
okay.
wouldn't talk. No, Rebel. I didn't mean no slight by that,
Well,
Rebel.
I didn't think you mean it. But the thing is, I don't do what Castro do on here. I don't do any of that stuff. So when he does something, they'll talk about him more than me because I don't give them anything to latch their teeth into. I'm actively dating, seeing someone, but I will never bring a person on YouTube.
I
And
said that, Rebel. I said that in the sense of you have a career, you have a home, you have a car, you have, and they look at him as like a lower brow. So I was
but I'm
saying
not better
that.
than him. That doesn't make me better than him. We both stand up and piss. And I
Yeah.
think people do judge others like that, but with him and when I was watching you, Jay, talking about the craziness, it's like, baby, you gotta love yourself enough not to keep going back because you can't fix anyone, and this is on both parts. Because I don't know
Exactly.
all the inner things that went on with them, so I'm not Team Castro or Team Tommy. I'm Team keep your damn hands to yourself. I'm Team
Complete yourself. Don't look for others to validate you. Stop looking for a man to complete you, baby. Be by yourself until you learn how to complete yourself. And then if someone comes into your life, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you're right, man.
I
Yeah.
agree, Rebel, and my thing is this: I didn't cause nobody to fight. I ain't tell nobody to go get no staring, baby. I ain't seen no staring lines since the '80s, but baby, I guess the people in Arkansas still have them. And baby, all I
If
saw
you beat
was
up
blood.
anything, baby,
But
you got to beat. You might as well beat this monkey up. Don't beat me up. What you gonna
Okay.
say?
but this is the thing, though. I didn't know that Castro had hit Tommy in the mouth
Me
until
either.
like what the people just said, that he was on ODS channel saying that, and then Tommy just said that, and the people just came back and they said it on ODS channel. So if Tommy does have that evidence, it may not be a closed and shut. And again, I'm about team justice. If Tommy is found guilty, then he is found guilty. If Castro is found guilty, he is found guilty. And the judge gets both of them, he gets both of them. But my thing is, this is why I'm reserving my thoughts until I hear what the judge has to say. I mean, we can make these speculations, but we will not know until they start doing discovery and start collecting all of that information, and then they get in the court case. Because Tommy said a lot of stuff is getting ready to come out. So my thing is this: I know people say you so team Tommy. No, I'm team justice. I'm team justice because again, I'm not the judge.
But you
There's
know
some
what, Jay
things that we
Wilson?
finding out now. Go ahead.
But you know what? Tommy wanted this, Jay Wilson. He has this problem. And you always say, oh, Bron is apologizing again. At least I have the gift of taking responsibility. Tommy does not have that gift. He blames everybody, and you are grown, man. You are grown. Nobody told you to get in your car. Nobody told you to go live. Nobody told you to be on the phone with ZT, letting him amp you up. ZT is the one that amped your ass up. I ain't amped nobody up. I ain't amped nobody up. I was simply talking about what everybody else was simply talking about in this sector at the time. And that was the Castro and Tommy situation. Nobody called Tommy and said, Tommy, get in your car, speed, don't even put your seatbelt on, don't even stop at the red light, just hit that corner like a bat out of hell and go rush to goddamn
Let me tell you
Castro.
what Tommy gonna do. Honey, Tommy gonna have his IEP. Everything that said he's schizophrenic, honey, I'm crazy. Ooh, he gonna have his crazy check stuff. Baby, it's gonna be on. I can see the drama, baby. I can see every, baby, ain't no stop. Baby, they gonna pull out all the stops. They gonna pull out all the stops. I ain't lying. These girls gonna pull out all the stops. Oh, you watch. They gonna pull out all the stops. Ooh, honey, somebody first grade teacher gonna be there when they die. Oh, it's gonna be D, bitch. Bitch, it's gonna be D.
With the
Bitch,
colors and everything, the little projects he used to do with the glue and little cuts.
Bitch, it's getting ready to get deep in here. Okay? Go ahead, Rebel. I mean, y'all think I'm playing, but you know, but baby, people do anything to stay out of jail. Okay? Y'all think it's funny, but people gonna do whatever it takes to stay out of jail. Okay, I can see the judge looking at. I can see the judge looking at Castro eating them pickles and drinking that juice. Okay, I can see all of that. Ooh, it's not gonna be nice. Ooh, it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. I'm telling you, honey.
Castro, I see you in that chat, Castro. I did not know. I'm still on your side 1,000%, Castro. Don't get it twisted. But you know, I like people that'll call me out when I'm wrong. I'm gonna call you out when you're
But
wrong,
let me say
Castro.
this. He don't have no problem to be mad. Y'all put this shit up here. Y'all put it up here. And then I heard that you were in the background telling people it's just a show. We just running a play until that play got real serious.
Me?
You didn't hear these Miss Ho? You didn't hear these Miss Ho say that they were running a play?
Hold up. Wait. In my Nene Leaks voice. Hold it. What the wait. TMO said that I was in the background doing what?
No. TMO was saying that, Castro was saying that we just running a play. It's just a game. We ain't really serious, okay? That's what he was telling them. But this shit done got serious now. And see, he don't know what to do.
Castro,
That's
so
what
you
I'm
had
saying.
me go. Castro, if this is a motherfucking play, I'll drive down there and slap the allegedly. Please let me hush my mouth. You had me on
It started
here.
off as a play, but that shit got serious.
I'm about to say, because you had me on here crying, going through
Man,
having
you was crying.
flashbacks.
I'm like, look at this hoe sitting up here crying. I'm
Jay
like, oh
Wilson,
my God.
Jay Wilson, I
I
didn't
know you
got
was
beat
tired,
upon growing
but
up,
damn,
Jay Wilson. I didn't got beat
no,
upon.
I
I didn't see
understand
people.
that, but damn,
Nah,
not on the camera though. I'm like,
Well,
oh
what
my
was
God,
triggering?
It
What
was
was
okay,
triggering?
okay,
That
okay,
shit
I
was
got you.
triggering.
I got you. I
But I'm
got you.
asking,
I
what
got
was
you.
the triggering part, though, Brian? What it triggered you because you experienced that?
Yes, I didn't see my. Well, I don't want to tell my business, man. But I didn't see domestic violence at a young age,
I grew up around it. Some of that I saw that as well.
you know. And I didn't head Mississippi and stuff like that. You know, y'all make fun of that, but that really kind of fucked me up, though. It did, because you know, I mean, I just don't like to see people bleed like that, and that was messed up. Like, and then on top of that, I
Did
was
you
smoking.
bleed? Did he make you bleed?
Nah, well, no, but I was
Okay, I
smoking.
thought that boy broke. Okay, I said, did he break your skin? You know,
I
I
was.
got a problem with white people putting their hands on black people. Period.
Yeah, I
So
heard
that
you the other
did
day.
me.
Yeah, you think I'm a slave, but I'm not a slave, Jay Wilson. I live in Houston, and
But
there's a
you let
lot
that
of
man
white
hit you
dudes
though,
out
and you
here.
didn't do nothing.
Well, Jay Wilson,
Anyway,
what
I
did you
don't want
want
to
me
go
to
there.
do,
I
Jay
don't want to go
Wilson?
there. We talking about
Okay,
Tommy. We don't
you're
want to
right.
go there.
You're
Yeah,
right.
he
Talk
could have been
about
purple.
Tommy.
He
So
wouldn't have
keep
put
on
his hands
talking.
on me. To hell with that. I don't care if it's purple, white. I would have knocked the shit out. But you know, but when you wrong, you wrong. So I don't
Yeah.
know everything that happened with that. But if I felt disrespected, I would just leave. But
Okay. Bitch, you could have been Fuchsia. If you hit me, I would have knocked the paint off you. But anyway, that's me. That's me.
baby, okay.
That's me. That's
Well,
me. So everybody's different. Everybody's different. But
That's true.
all I know is that we
all I'm
need to
saying
give
is,
Castro grace. We need to give him some grace, because Jay
no,
Wilson.
I'm gonna give justice grace.
But
I'm
let
gonna
me
give
tell you, Jay
justice grace.
Wilson, though, because
'Cause
I never heard you. Well, I ain't gonna say I never heard you, because you did tell Tommy when he was beating on Castro's ass that was wrong. You did tell him that, so
I did, and
I
I
ain't gonna just
still say it's wrong.
yeah, I ain't gonna just say that you didn't
But
say,
let me say this though. The reason why I say this, but
But if you
Castro
go to
got
jail,
pissy mad at Brianna. He got pissy mad at Brianna because Brianna said you was sneaking somebody. And then all of that flirting, you got your hair gassed into the white meat, and you trying to shoot your shot with Shamar. It was very uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable. And Shamar didn't know how to take all of that because you just got your hair bashed in, and here you trying to make a play.
Castro was drunk.
Talking about something what I don't have, I can get. Hold, that's what got you in the problem in the first place. That's what got you in the situation in the first place. How you gonna get it?
Yeah, and then throwing me. Tommy drove up there and said, "We're gonna give Brian some views." Bitch, don't associate me with
See now, Brian, I am gonna tell you I was messy because somebody sent me the clip of that, and that's why I kept on asking, well, who was the last person? Because the last time I talked to Tommy, it was Room Shaker, me, and somebody else, Max Boogie rather, and we weren't talking about Castro. We were talking about Uppity. So I'm like, y'all ain't gonna put that on me.
Yeah, and he drove up the. I hope I ain't in no goddamn court documents or nothing like that. Don't put me in shit. I can't get subpoenaed for nothing.
I was putting boots on the ground in the Houston area. I went nowhere there. I was driving.
And Jay Wilson, I was like, why is he coming? Nigga, you are up there at Castro's house because you want to see him. See, if Tommy just humbled himself and say, Castro, I miss you. Castro, I still talk about you every day because I want to be with you. If he would have said it like that, maybe they could have worked something out. You would get more.
Castro was already ready to fight, too. He was ready to fight. They said he went to that car and he said he hit that man in the mouth.
But you got to give him grace. You have to give him grace.
I'm gonna let the judge
months
do
of him getting his ass whooped. This is months of him getting harassed online, and he finally snapped. Do you think that I think it's okay for him to finally snap and say, "Look, I've been leaving you alone. I've been leaving you the complete hell alone." And
it's unfortunate, but we're gonna let that judge do this, child. Because I'm telling you, it's a mess. It's just a whole mess. So, but Tommy, you in here, Tommy, you want to say something? Now, don't let me say that. Now, you don't have to say nothing you don't need to say. Because I don't want to hear them. Oh, Jay Wilson messed up that man case. But like I said, I'm giving you your chance to speak. uninterrupted. I'm just glad that you came over here and let Daddy know that you okay.
Pastor, go to Let's Get It 30. I don't know why they don't have the username anymore. They have the app.
Read what they say, Brian, because I'm driving. I'm getting ready to go to Panda Express to get me some
Oh, that sounds so good right now. Some of that grilled chicken and that goddamn. Okay, it says Brian told Castro that Tommy not gonna stop until he get his butt whooped. The live still up. Thank you so much, real people. The live when Yolanda and Castro was arguing. I said Castro, Tommy's gonna unalive you. Tommy said, don't put that up on me. And sure enough, not even an hour later, he went to that boy's house and busted him inside his goddamn head. Look, I ain't got nothing to do with nobody, man.
Well, all I know is somebody hit somebody in the mouth, and you know you can't be hitting no schizophrenic people in no mouth, because, honey, they catch a spell. And like I said, I ain't know Tommy could, exert that much force with them little skinny arms. Honey, it seems like that's I'm telling you, that's crazy scrum. That's crazy. That's why I say don't mess with crazy folks, because baby, they found some scrum somewhere. And baby, all I saw was blood, honey. It's just like the crown of thorns on his head. Bitch, blood was streaming down, honey. Oh my God. But
it was given Roman battlefield, okay? It was getting Aphrodite and Zeus and everybody else fighting on the battlefield.
600. But my thing is this. All I'm gonna say is y'all can say what y'all want. I am waiting for the judge. I am not passing judgment. I'm hearing what people have said. I'm sure that the judge is gonna get what he needs, and they're gonna make a decision. Brian, take over while I order my food.
Okay. Yeah. And so, I need to go back and listen to what Tommy had to say, because Tommy, you're not gonna put no blame up on me. And you know what? I can give you some leeway, because bitch, you've been sitting on listen, and we know you ain't got no ass to be sitting on them hard concrete benches and shit, because they don't even give you a blanket and it be cold in that motherfucker. And you was, what I'm saying? So we know that you was sitting up there with your arms inside your shirt, and you was in wishing you can be on YouTube. We already know that was the worst 48 hours of your motherfucking life, nigga. And we already know that your nigga bone to bench to bone, nigga. We already know, bitch, you probably got ulcers all on your booty, bitch, pressure sores and everything else. No, ain't no telling what type of conditions you was in, bitch. But don't put no shit up on me. That's all I got to say. I wish.
Well, they was up there telling me that I did it and how you feel like I'm gonna be accountable. I said I ain't accountable for people who 34, 35 years old fighting. They don't have nothing to do with me. And I said I ain't pulling up nobody bail, because I ain't nobody real daddy. Now I can be your little YouTube daddy and give you some advice, but baby, that's all I can do. Because I ain't your real daddy. I did not get with your mama and all of that. I ain't do all of that. I didn't. But I'm glad that your daddy and your mama came up there and bailed you out. Let me tell you something, honey. The girls can't say that you was left until court. Oh no, honey. Tommy was right back in that apartment. So I'm gonna say that. I don't think everybody could do that, because it was the opposite way. I don't think it would happen that quick. I ain't trying to be shady. I don't think it would happen that quick. Go ahead.
Well, let me ask you a question. So can he lose his? Because I was watching something earlier where the young lady went into Ulta, whatever that makeup store is, and she stole. And the police caught her, and she was saying, "I'm on Section 8. I don't want to lose my housing." Can you lose your housing if you get in trouble with the police?
Jay Wilson, you not my daddy. Oh, child, stop playing. That's what people say. You ain't my daddy. But anyway, you could, but Tommy is a protected class. Tommy is a protected class. If he's diagnosed mentally ill, for real, he's a protected class. He a gay man. Y'all may not think that's a protected class, but he's a protected class. I mean, I'm just saying. So I don't know what his lawyer is gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna present it. I don't really know how they're gonna do it. But it's gonna be really interesting, because Castro may be a protected class, but he may not be. I don't know if he's certified, but both of them supposed to be getting crazy checks.
Child, look at Jehovah Witness @ pivot to Jehovah. Bitch, y'all need to stop. That nigga sign is Pivot to Jehovah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Baby. And you
Well,
know,
I'm so sorry, Castro, man, but Tommy was gonna come over here and tell it, and I don't know why. He gonna be even mad if they got this evidence. See, let me say this. I told Castro, is your relationship more important, or thank you, or is your YouTube persona more important? It seems like his YouTube persona was more important, and so now I'm sure he never thought that it was gonna get this far, but now look how far it's gotten.
the girls are saying Castro talking about Jay Wilson and Brian Castro.
So let me tell you something, Brian. I don't even care right now. I don't even care because you know why I don't care? I'm not the one who popped somebody in the mouth. I'm not the one fighting in the street. I'm not the one who's going to have to go to court. See what I'm saying? So, again, why am I going to sit there and talk about him? I really feel sorry for the man because he didn't understand that this was going to, thank you, have a good one. He didn't understand that this was going to affect him long term. He didn't understand the long term effect about it.
Jehovah Witness want me to tell you, Brian, and bitch, you better be glad I'm doing you a favor, bitch. Brian, can you tell Pastor the judge issued a no contact order? Okay.
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 That's why Castro can't say nothing. Baby, you can say whatever you want to me, Castro. It is what it is. I'm praying that y'all get this thing worked out. I hope y'all don't have, but let me say this, Castro. If it's found that you popped that man in his mouth for real, and you assaulted him first, baby, this thing may change. It may change, Castro. So I hope you just didn't do what they said you did. But hey, who am I? I'm not the judge. I'm gonna wait. And I understand what you're saying, Ken Nola. I get you, but Ken Nola, I'm not that type that go with it and say, oh no, the judge has to say. Okay, the judge has to say. And y'all ain't the judge. We ain't even the jury. We just YouTube. Okay? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm gonna let the judge handle it. That's why I ain't trying to make no stipulation.
Jehovah Witness say, Pastor, why is Castro Live dragging you? Now, Castro, please don't involve me.
Child,
Don't
I
involve
don't
me in
care.
none of that.
Child, you know the judge gonna be watching you, Castro. Anything you say may be used to held against you, bitch.
But you know what, Jay Wilson, though? We're looking at the wrong picture. Tommy went and took it. Mutual combat is mutual combat. Tommy took it a step further when he ran up on Castro. We saw him run up on Castro and bust him, and then we heard that boom, and then we heard Castro fall straight to that goddamn ground. Okay, we seen that. That's where it goes from mutual combat to now he assaulted that man with a weapon.
But
I mean, the video don't lie.
But didn't that man hit him in the slip?
I mean, but they had mutual combat,
that camera. Let me say this, man. They can subpoena the Ring cameras. They're gonna find out what happened.
But Jay Wilson, the video says it all. Even if they had mutual combat, that's a misdemeanor. Some people won't even get charged for mutual combat. They might even get a disorderly conduct. But it turns from mutual combat when Tommy went to that car and walked up to Castro with that metal thing in his hand and ran up on Castro and bust him in the head. Now that's battery. It's not mutual combat anymore. So all that stuff that happened before that is obsolete.
He hit me in my mouth and I caught a spell and I got crazy and I don't know what happened. I just saw red and I got that because he had hit me in my mouth. Child, I don't know, Brian. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not the judge and we're gonna find out.
Yeah, and I know we ain't the judge, Pastor, but you got to look at the evidence. They're going to ask, why did you go in front of his house? They're going to ask Castro, why didn't you go inside and call the police? They're going to ask Castro and Tommy, if y'all both were scared for y'all life.
This going to be who can afford the best lawyer.
Castro better learn how to defend
his. Who can afford the best lawyer? Who can afford the best lawyer? I hope nobody don't be coming in no public defenders.
Oh shit!
Who can afford the best lawyer? Who can afford the best lawyer? Yeah. I understand what you're saying, Brian, and I'm not mad at you. But again, Castro admitted on ODS channel that he popped the man in the mouth. according to the girls. See, this is why drinking is not good. This is why you need to know what you're saying and being coherent.
You
And
so
then,
right, Pete. Read what Peter P said. Peter P said, well, it's Tommy versus State, not Tommy versus Castro. You are absolutely right. Castro can even have a civil claim against Tommy. Castro can sue for emotional distress. He can sue for damages pertaining to that injury that Tommy bust him on the side of his fucking head. Castro has the upper hand in this situation, whether we want to believe it or not, whether we like it or not.
said, we'll see.
Oh no, he does, Pastor. He does.
We say we don't know who got a lawyer. We don't see what happened. I'm not saying either way or not. But let me say this: you got what you wanted. You wanted this. Ain't no need to get mad at people and start cussing folk out and being upset because, baby, you the one who take this. You remember I told them the first day, Brian, I
Catherine.
said, y'all might want to take y'all relationship off of YouTube, baby. They kept on. So anyway, it is what it is. What's going on?
Catherine says it. I believe it's a few people that you believe when they talk up on here, and I can say that I trust what Catherine say. Catherine says that the state has picked up the case because the seriousness of the case.
Okay. It's fine. We'll see what happens.
Castro can't go down there and say, I refuse to press charges. They got certain states like Texas. Texas will pick domestic violence up whether they want
I ain't trying to be funny, but somebody picked up a case and didn't show up and lost it and had the state looking crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone too. I ain't saying no names, but the people who have the history, they know.
Wait, picked up a case and lost. Hold up.
Maybe and lost, didn't show up, didn't have the right evidence or nothing. Child.
Oh, you talking about Five Babe? That's who you talking about.
I'm talking about somebody.
Oh my God, you talking about Five Babe?
Right? Look, I'm gonna leave it alone. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna let the judge do this. Timing is free. So if y'all just joining us, timing is free. What happened?
Divine Starlets. I'm gonna stop reading. See, Jay Wilson, the people are saying Brian has switched to supporting Castro's side because Brian is low-key happy Castro is dragging past. Bitch, I'm over. Girl, whatever.
Like I said, if Tommy is wrong, Tommy needs to go to jail. If Castro is wrong, we'll see. I'm not the judge. I'm just holding judgment until the judge. Now, we can make speculations. And you may have had a cousin, a brother, a nephew, or uncle who had something similar to this. But again, we don't know. So I'm going to wait. I am holding judgment until the judge makes it. Now, we can sit up here and speculate all day. Yeah. But nobody ain't sitting up there in the Arkansas court of law. And so we're going to find out. Now, I do know that he had a misdemeanor. And we'll see what happens.
Ken said it's being upgraded to a felony. So, Jay Wilson, I'm going to holler at you. I got to get dressed.
I don't know, but I done dropped the link. If y'all want to comment, you can. If Tommy comes up here, I'm not going to let nobody come up here. What?
They saying that, so you're being dragged by two people right now.
Baby, let them girls drag. Honey, we all going to make this money. Let me say this. Look, hold on for a minute, Brian. Let me say this. Jay Wilson don't give two damns in the shake. I'm going to make my money. I'm going to put my commercials in, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this Panda Express, take a shower, and determine if I want to come on again. Are y'all mad because Tommy came over here? Are y'all mad because he came over here first?
I'm jealous because I'm so hungry right now, and my refrigerator. I didn't go to the grocery store. I'm gonna have to go shopping, but I was so tired. I came home and I went to bed, and I'm about to get ready to leave again. But I'm so hungry right now, and I don't know what I'm gonna
eat. Let these girls sit up here and drag. I don't care about these. I don't care about a stump down. I don't care about a Castro. I don't care nothing about these hoes. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm here for I told you I ain't y'all friends. I'm not here for your approval. I'm here for my coin, okay? I'm here for my coin. It is legal. Okay, absence. Be putting that money in my account on the 21st. It be looking good. Okay.
Well, let me hold
Baby, it done paid.
$10. Shit.
Baby, it done paid for my plane ticket. It done paid for the ticket for the football game. That damn expensive Michael Vick football game. Baby, it done paid for the rental car. Baby, so y'all can say what the hell y'all want. I don't care.
I need to hold
I don't care what
$10,
these
Jay
hoes
Wilson.
gotta
Please,
say. Thank you for
Jay
that
Wilson.
thing.
Jay Wilson, I need to hold $10. Let me hold $10 until
Now,
tomorrow.
if I give it to you, Brian, you don't have to pay it back. I ain't gonna let you hold it.
Well, let me hold $10. I'm being serious. I need to hold $10.
All right. Well, send a request for the cash out.
I'm serious, Pastor. I'm being so serious.
Yeah, I'll let you hold $10. Send a request for the cash out.
I'm about to do it right now. Okay, well, let me come back then. Bye. I'm coming back. Bye.
Bitch, I'll send it. Anyway, Tommy, are you out there, Tommy? Do you want to say anything else? If you want to, like I said, now if Tommy comes on, this is about Tommy, and you know, Tommy would have stayed up, but then people came on up. But honey, Tommy is free. He did his first freedom walk over here at Jay Wilson. You got it exclusively over here. He said, "Hey, Daddy." I said, "Hey, all right, you got it from here." Okay. Now that's advice, Daddy. That's let me lead you in the right way, Daddy. That's don't say anything that's gonna put you back in jail, Daddy. Okay, it's not like I'm his real dad or nothing like that. I be trying to give good advice to people. Some folks don't listen. Now I don't know. Castro is mad. That's not my issue. That's not my issue. It is not. Now the girl said that you went over to Old Dominion. I mean, not Old Dominion, girl, but ODS channel, and you admitted that you popped Tom in the mouth. That's what the girl said. Now you need to be mad at the girl because you was mad at Brianna earlier today. But that's what the girl said. They said you popped the man in the mouth, and the man said, oh no, you're not gonna hit me and think you're gonna get away with it. And he whooped your ass. I don't know why you hit him in the mouth, because you know if he beat you with a broom, he gonna hit you with something else. Tommy said I had to get something because he was afraid. Baby, I can see this thing framing up. But Tommy, I don't know if you're in here. If you want to come on and have final words, you can. If anybody else want to come on and have some words, you can. Castro is mad. It seems like Stumpdown down is not. He's having a little consternation going on. Seems like he's a little angry. All I'm gonna say is be angry, but sin not. That's Bible. Be angry, but sin not. Ooh, somebody sent me. Oh, okay, I know who that is. But the Bible say be angry, but sin not. So I'm just telling y'all, don't sin. You can be angry, but don't sin. Sin not, because sinning will have you going to jail. That's the problem. People will sinning. But you know, I guess they got mad because Tommy was over here dancing, and I was won't it will. I'm having the man out of jail. I'm not saying he innocent, but I'm having the man out of jail. The man said it was no toilet tissue. He said they was eating white cornbread. Baby, he said it was no toilet tissue. It was no toilet tissue. He said he didn't eat for 2 days. Could you see Tommy not eat for 2 days? I can't even see Tommy not eat for 1 hour, much less than 2 damn days. Oh my God. Honey, that toilet tissue thing is real in jail. Baby, that toilet tissue thing is real in jail. Okay? Child, he said white cornbread up. Baby, he said white cornbread. Okay? That's what he said. Child, I can't see that boy not eat for an hour, much less 2 days. Ooh, Jesus, that hurt my heart. That hurt my heart. Now, Brian said he was crying because he was triggered. He said that thing brought up memories. I can't stand the rain against my window. It brings back memories. I can't stand the rain against my window. Okay, people can't stand that rain. Okay, so Brian said that thing triggered him. But yeah, he put that man bloody face up on that thumb. So let me say that. Look, I ain't trying to be shady. It triggered him, but not enough that he ain't put that man bloody face up on that thumbnail. Moving right along. Okay. Okay. My God, today. But anyway, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I would like to thank the ushers for being in here ushering. Thank you, ushers. Like to thank Kimmy. Chevy, I don't know what's going on with you, girl. You need to reevaluate some stuff. Because, girl, I thought you smart and went to college and stuff. You came up here like, really? Girl, I'm like, really though? So anyway, now the state has taken the case, and you know they may have something. They may think they can win this. I mean, but we don't know what Tommy and parents got. They may have a good lawyer, okay? They may have a little Matlock down in that little town. Tommy said he is moving out from Little Rock, Arkansas, which I think is very smart. So he can be with his family, so he can be monitored, make sure he's taking his medicine and stuff. Hopefully he get that oil pan fixed and them brakes fixed, okay? Because it was probably them how brakes was really doing stuff to his mind. You know what I'm saying? That's all that screeching, that Mariah Carey brake thing. You know, it may have clicked him and triggered him. You don't know. Squeaking brakes can do a lot to people. You know what I'm saying? But a lot is going on. You know what, Castro? It seems like God is already dealing with you. And so, again, you got mad at Brianna today. You get mad at everybody because you feel everybody's forsaking you if they don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I hope justice wins. So if you ain't did nothing wrong, Castro, you don't have nothing to worry about. Okay? That's the problem. You always wishing somebody, I wish you would do better. I wish you would go and learn a trade and do some forklifting or something. Okay? You up there shooting your shot with Shamar talking about something. If I don't have it, I can get it. Oh, that's how you got in trouble the first time. Just terrible. So anyway, you wanted this, Castro. You wanted the fame. You wanted this fortune. Miss O said you was behind the scenes telling the people that it was a show that y'all playing. Now the thing done got real and you done got mad. Didn't you tell these Miss O and the people there that the King Romans? Didn't you say that? I mean, that's what she said. And Miss O don't be lying about stuff like that. Ain't that's what you said? Now you got what you want and now you're pissed off at people? Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I ain't tell you to go up there and pop that boy in the mouth. I ain't tell you to tell that boy to pull up. I ain't tell you to do none of that. Okay? I told you to go to the hospital. Did you go to the hospital? You went and left and maybe the girls saw it. They said, that ain't real. They said that Band-Aid thing, he got that band on his arm ain't real. Boo, that's you. So anyway, before you start trying to curse somebody, you better tell God to cover your life. Cover your life, boo. Yeah, they said you're selling drugs too. They said you're selling bootleg weed. Girl, I heard of bootleg liquor. I ain't never heard of bootleg weed. But they said, baby, they said you're selling bootleg weed over there, ho. They said this hoe is selling bootleg weed. Okay? Is that gonna come out in court? Okay, that you a street pharmacist? I'm just saying. Girl, that's it. Look, now I know some of y'all mad at me, and all I can say is take it to the altar booth. I'm telling you, I'm here to report. I'm not here for your approval. I'm not here for friends. I'm here for my coin. If you put it on, we're gonna talk about it. Okay? Castro, they said you're very angry over there, and maybe you talked to ODS too much, but I ain't tell you to go tell ODS that you popped the man in the mouth. I mean, did I tell you to say ODS, I popped the man in the mouth? No, you did that. But yet y'all want to blame everybody. And see, again, I have been telling y'all, Tommy is very external with his mess. Castro is very, very secretive with his mess. I don't know what to think either.
Close this garage. Child. Baby, it's a lot going on in these streets. Because Brianna said he kind of sneaky. Right, he is sneaky. And Tommy kept on saying that, you know, he be triggering me and all of this, and y'all don't see this, and y'all don't see this. And I'm like, man, come on. You done beat that man, and da-da-da-da-da, and all of this, and he raising his hands up and stuff. And then, when I heard the Shamar stuff, and I'm like, ooh, this is, oh. And I said, oh, I see what's going on. And like I said, Tommy crazy. He don't have no emotional intelligence. Castro sneaky as hell. And he be trying to woo the girls. and he got caught, and now everybody's seeing him for who he really is. I'm just saying, Tommy loud, Tommy tell all the mess, honey. Tommy tell all the tea. Castro, he'll get somebody to tell the tea for him, and his tea be lies. See, that's what I'm getting. Because Castro will lie. I hate to say that, y'all, but Castro will lie. Oh yes, he will. He will lie. I know we don't want to hear that, but he will lie. But like I said, even with the lies and stuff, I hope just don't go to. But I'm not the judge. But oh, that judge gonna make a judgment. Oh my God! And I got somebody right at the courthouse. Woo-wee. Honey, I got some people gonna be right at that courthouse. Mm-hmm. Y'all used to have people call for me. Ooh, Jay, you need to go to the fabulous sector. Ooh, Tommy and Castro. And I used to say, I ain't going over there. I used to ignore them. Now all of a sudden they don't want me to talk about it, but they wanted me to come on over there to the fabulous sector. They own everything sector over there. Okay. And then I wound up, I'm like, then they came on over to my over here, getting on my lane and stuff. And I'm exploiting the girls. Child by. Anyway, so what else is going on, y'all? Yeah, so Castro, I'm sorry you feel this way, but anyway, it is what it is. Nobody ain't evil. Baby, you done did something, and this boy done got out, and he didn't look, he moving, he ain't trying to find you, baby, he gonna get that lawyer, and it's gonna be on. So all I say is get a good lawyer. Oh, Storm Monroe been sued, child. Child, look. So go ahead and get a good lawyer. That's all I can say. Get a good lawyer. Tell the people to start selling baskets and chicken dinners and get a good lawyer, boo. That's all I can tell you. Don't be mad at me. You knew that boy was capable of doing that. And again, I'm not saying that Tommy had the right to go over there and hit that boy. I told Tommy, don't go over there. That man tried to provoke you. Don't you see what he been trying to do? Tommy didn't listen, went right on over there. And Castro, you was rearing up. You told him, I heard you out your own mouth told Tommy to come on over there because you said you had something for him. You know, you was talking a lot of mess. I've heard you a couple of times. So he came over there, and if you ran up and popped him in the mouth, that might be a little different. But we'll see. We'll see. Child, y'all doing a whole lot. Well, I hope this was worth it. I told you to keep your relationship off of YouTube. Did I not say that? Well, I don't think this is big as Diddy. I don't think this is big as Diddy, Catherine. Catherine talking about some Diddy child. I don't think it's that big, honey. Diddy didn't get no bail either. But Tommy done made bail, honey. Ooh, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Child, I know Yolanda is having a whole field day with this, honey. No, it won't. He can't even prove that he got hit in the head if he didn't go to the hospital. And see, that's Castro's fault again. I told Castro, go to the hospital, boy. again, so y'all say, Shay, you don't like Castro. No, go to the hospital. What did he do? He let them bootleg folk sew him up. And so the hospital, if they call the records, you know, it's like, well, he didn't go to the hospital or the doctor didn't see him. So how can they pull the records? Did that man who sewed your head up, do he take chart notes? Is he hooked up to the hospital? Okay, I'm just trying to find out. Child, people don't like hospitals for some reason, child. Anyway, I'm gonna shut my mouth and eat my panda. Stop, let me eat my panda. Well, like I said, the judge will know. Child, you right. Discovery gonna tell it all, honey. And like I said, if Tommy's sitting up there and ain't telling the whole story, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. See, I want y'all to know, I'm not calling Tommy. I'm pissed that he would even ride over there. After I told Tommy, stop doing that. You know, every time you do this, you know, he gets a kick out of this. He likes this. He loves this kind of stuff. He loves this kind of stuff. So I'm looking at Tommy with the side eye. So Discovery is going to tell it all. And what they find out is going to tell a story. Whether it's Team Castro or Team, I'm Team Justice. And this is going to tell a story. Okay, Divine. I mean, yeah. Did you send the picture with the firearm? Did you send the video of that? I mean, if you're going to be fair, be fair. Child, this shit show ain't over. It's just starting. Now it's going to be real. See, this is the real thing. All of this street justice, y'all going to see what street justice will get you in the end. Street justice never worked for us. We you know, we got to learn how to use the system. Street justice never works for us. Yeah, Castro had a whole firearm. Mm-hmm. He had a whole firearm. Telling Tommy show up. So I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm like, is you crazy, Castro? I told Castro that. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you really? And then it's so funny that right after Castro did that, here come Rico with that butcher knife. I'm like, what is wrong with these girls with these weapons? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right there. Right there. Mm-hmm. Baby, I got this panda, baby. I got me some grilled teriyaki chicken. Mm-hmm. Now Castro got some clothes. Castro go to church. He got some clothes. He got some clothes. That man got some clothes. So now I wonder what Tommy gonna dress in. Tommy, this is for Tommy. Please listen to Daddy. Tommy, when you go to court, no flashy, no shark skin suits. Please wear a dark blue, okay? And wear a solid blue, light blue tie. Don't wear a red tie because that's power. You want to keep it down. You want to keep it you don't want any attention. Okay, no Timu short sets, no Bobby Jones gospel hour suits. Okay, no suits that light up when the lights go off. None of that. Okay, none of that. I'm just saying, don't do none of that. Why stump down say you and Brian helped Tom get lied up to go to jail? No, y'all didn't. Tommy, baby child, nobody don't care about that. So child stump down is fickle. He here today, there tomorrow. I mean, he the one who got Rita messed up, thinking somebody done said something about her. Child, screw him. Okay? Okay, we doing our thing over here. Let him do what he need to do. Okay? Anyway, we doing what we need to do. Please do not wear them red shoes. Tommy, a good black shoe, a light blue sock, a dark blue or black, hopefully a pinstripe navy blue. Okay? Wear a blue, nice blue shirt, contrast it with a good tie. Make sure your edge is okay. Make sure you get a good haircut. Okay? Make sure that you get some clear seal, anything on your face. You don't want no contusions and no lava zits coming out your face. Make sure you eat well, you get plenty of rest, and drink some water. Please, 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 no drinking unless it's water before this court case. Do not be smoking no weed. You don't know if the people gonna give you a drug test. I'm just saying, with Trump administration, you don't know what these people gonna do. Okay? Child. I'm just looking at all y'all stuff here. Girl, somebody said that glitter and gold might confirm he mentally ill. You do got a point, but I don't think it'll work on his behalf. Baby, Castro, no pickle juice, no crunching pickles. Please, no drinking. Okay? Make sure you go to the dentist. Okay? Make sure you do what you need to do. Castro, you don't want to be too dressed up because you're the one who got assaulted. Wear a nice shirt with a tie and some slacks. Khakis would be good for you. A white shirt, some khakis, a bluish, light blue, dark nape tie, and you don't need to be as dressed up as Tommy. Okay, you don't need to be as dressed up. You do need to look somewhat like a victim. You got a little dry blood. You might want to use that to say, see my head, Your Honor. You see my head, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do what you got to do, boo. He better not turn up. Oh, yes, that's deep right there. Ooh, that's deep right there. Don't use that kind of language. Don't use that kind of language. Ooh, don't use that kind of language. Ooh, don't use that kind of language. Take your medicine. Do not say yes, Your Honor, Judge. Please don't say yes, Your Honor, Judge. Yes, Judge. Okay, talk like you got some sense. Tell him I've never been to jail before. I've never been in a situation, but ever since I've been, this man have made me snap. Baby, whatever you got to do. Honey, please don't take that girl who fried them pork chops and chicken at 11 o'clock in the evening. Leave them out. If they cannot speak well, if they cannot represent you well, those are not the people you need to be bringing with you. No singing. Free me, free. No singing, please, none. Don't flirt with the judge. Don't try to offer him sloppy topping. Okay? I know that's right. Don't be flirting with the judge. Okay? I wonder if Boo Boo in the Tower gonna be in Discovery. Oh, I wonder if they gonna use Boo Boo in the Tower. Oh, now that would be okay. Tell me don't snap and tell the judge he smell like bologna. Baby. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, yes. Breathe. I had to tell Tommy to breathe. Okay, yes. Okay. Don't show people your YouTube channel. They're going to see it already. Please don't. Please wear some drawers. Very important. Please wear some drawers. At least the jock strap. Thank you. I'm telling you, these are important. These are important, honey. No doo-wop musicals. Yes, baby. Yes. Girl, let her hate. Let her hate. I'm going to let all these hoes hate. We don't want to hear how Castro made you gay and how you like women first. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear about your SNAP benefits and 5 times they was cut. Ain't nobody thinking about her. I'll read y'all comments. Please don't come in that dusty robe. Like I said, a shirt, a white shirt, a tie, some khakis. You know what I'm saying? That would really go over well. You don't need to be as dressed up as Tommy. Okay? Please leave that steering wheel locked. Baby, they don't took that for evidence, girl. That's gonna, child, they gonna have Brian crying though. See, this was so I can see them not saying this was so triggering to a lot of people. We have a YouTube content creator who cried because that thing triggered him. It made him so emotional. And then they're gonna cut to Brian. Ooh, baby, I would fall out if they did that. I would fall out if they did that. You know I would fall out. Baby, I would fall out. No house in Virginia, please. Please. Y'all, I'm reading these comments. Do not show that toilet paper to supply to the judge, please. Girl, y'all is so messy. Y'all is so messy. But baby, that's it. Now let me say this. Y'all hoes can sit there and hate. Tommy came over here Okay, he came over here. He let me know that he was out on bail. I know y'all hoes hating. Okay. Hate on. Haters hated it. So anyway, do what you gotta do. I don't care nothing about y'all hoes. Y'all busted bricks. Okay. Ain't no hoe who have boarded up windows gonna make me feel some kind of way. And they got a turned up cleft lip. I ain't gonna help. Girl, you need to go see Doctors Without Borders. I heard they do something for that lip free. And then, baby, you can hate me. I'm not pro Castro. I'm not Team Tommy. I'm Team Justice. Baby, the girls wanted to come over here. Tommy got out. The girls came over here to see that. Okay, you girls didn't get on to it quick enough. Baby, let me tell you something. I was over there with Brian. Child, I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna have to hear another roll. I don't want you no more roll. Oh, okay, you too skinny roll. I'm like, oh hell, we're gonna have to hear this. And then he want to get on your lawn, the child. We were gonna have to hear that. I'm like, oh no, Jesus. But honey, when I saw somebody pop out and it was Tommy, oh, I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna take no advantage of this. See, this is why you need to be looking at the chat. Okay. Now I will be reading the chat, okay, and your chat. Baby, I saw that bitch. I'm like, oh, honey, I'm getting ready to crank up this live. Honey, I said, Tommy, did you make bail? Baby, that bitch came on over. Honey, we had a nasty piece of conversation. I'm so sorry, honey. Y'all girls ain't fast enough. Okay, y'all think y'all too cute. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay, I done lost a few interviews myself. You don't see me hating. You don't see me hating. Y'all hating hoes. Y'all is hating hoes. Yeah, he was in your chat. That's why I saw him. I'm like, this hoe done got out of jail. Let me go ahead and start up on nasty live. Tommy, did you make bail? I sure did. Okay. While you up there trying to take the high road, I was reading your comments. Bitch, I sure did. I said, I said, honey, Brian don't see this. I see it. Honey, I went right on over. Just say a word. Because I didn't say hey or nothing, honey. I was looking from the clouds, honey. Bitch didn't say a word, honey. I went right on the side of my life. Oh, I'm OG. I'm OG. I'm OG. Okay, you snooze, you lose, hoes. Okay? Y'all didn't think I was nobody want to hear about no Yolanda and how you feel about Ro when Tommy was getting out of jail. How you crazy? Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, we can hear about you fighting with Ro, child, anytime. Anytime. Okay, I'm gonna send you the $10, Brian. I do owe you that. Now that I think of it, yeah. Because I did see Tommy drop in your chat. I'm like, this hoe don't see this. I said, this hoe don't see this. I said, he don't see this. Baby, I fired up. Baby, my fingers couldn't move fast enough. I was in the car, honey, about to wreck that car, honey, about to wreck that stinking Lincoln, honey. The bitch was about to turn that bitch over, trying to put my fingers on that thing. Baby! Baby, I said, please come over cheering. I said, please come over cheering. And I said, ooh, Tommy, please see this title. And honey, God answer prayer. Honey, if you call on Jesus, he will answer prayer. Honey, he answered the prayer, honey. Tommy came on, shimming and shaking, honey. Oh my God. Baby, that's all I needed right there. And he told a little piece. He didn't need to tell it all. He didn't need to tell it all. He told enough. Judge, your honor. He told enough. Child, and now the people mad. Now the people mad because they ain't get it. Child, I don't know, but Tommy said, honey, it was no toilet tissue. He said he ain't eat for 2 days. Like I said, I can't see that boy not even eating for an hour. Honey, he said they had white cornbread. Child, baby, they said, he said they had that white cornbread, Jesus. I'm like, Lord Jesus, you know it's a Southern jail though. Because who make cornbread? Have you ever heard somebody serving cornbread? Baby, you know, they instituted white cornbread during Bill Clinton, honey. Okay? Bill Clinton said they need cornbread. Baby! So y'all hoes can be mad over there, honey. Baby, it's going to be another killer month. Honey, it's going to be another no joke month, honey. Baby. Girl, nobody don't care about Lemon and Tracy and Crystal playing plays and getting paid. Baby, this is real right here. Honey, this is concrete jungle here. Honey, this is real. This ain't manufactured. Tommy came over here. He said, pray for your daddy. He said, I'm coming over to Jay Wilson. He said, daddy. He said, pray for your daddy. And he came right on over here. And honey gave me this interview. And these hoes is mad. Hoes, why y'all mad? Okay? Pray for your daddy. Child. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Baby, I saw that boy. I'm like, ooh, that's Tommy. I said, baby, if it ain't honey, we just gonna take a chance. Sometimes you gotta take a risk, honey. Sometimes you gotta take a chance. And I said, honey, some told me to take a chance, honey. Girl, Miss Philadelphia, so much done happened. Tommy done got out of jail. He done came over here. Honey, his daddy said, I can't have my son eating white cornbread and been in that jail with no toilet tissue. And Tommy said he ain't eat for 2 days, child. Okay, I know that metabolism was burning, honey. Blood, honey. You know, Tommy don't got no fat on his body, honey. That bitch was burning blood. That bitch was burning plasma. See me, baby. I have a little fat reserves. Not that much, no more, but at least a little bit, honey. Tommy's so skinny, honey. He was burning plasma over there, plasma and blood, baby. I'm so glad they got him out. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, girl, Tommy was in jail. He cracked Castro head with that steering lock. And then not a room is saying though that Castro had popped Tommy in the mouth. And Tommy was like, he busted Tommy's lip. This ain't the first time he busted Tommy's lip. Baby, honey, like I said, honey, he was burning blood over there, child. But Brian, amen. And let me say that Brian is a good sport. But see, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not ashamed because it wasn't that really going on. And I said, well, let me go on over here to Brian. I said, he don't got me in the title today. So I said, let me go on over there. She talking about Roe and Yolanda, child. Child, I was like, child, you know, I wanted to hear that. I'm like, oh God, we got to hear about Roe. And, you know, I wasn't really feeling that. But then I saw Tommy something drop down. And people said, that ain't Tommy, bitch. I said, yes, that is. Some in my spirit said, that's Tommy. Some said, boy, you better go on over there and fire up your life. Like I said, I almost turned that damn Lincoln over on I-35 trying to get that title up. Baby, I was typing fast, honey. Semi-trailer trucks passing by and everything. Baby, I thought I saw a highway patrol. I said, Jesus, Bill cover, honey. Baby, I put that thing up real quick. Baby, and I sent it, not sent it, because I heard Brian say sent. I'm like, is Brian saying sent? But honey, as Brian said, I sent it, honey. And baby, I put that thing on. And I said, okay. Now, Brian, I've been trying to take your people. But honey, when breaking news hit. And Brian, and the last thing Brian says, see, I ain't even reading the chat. I don't even read the chat. Baby, I'm like, well, honey, you messed up today. Because, honey, if you would have read the chat, you would have dropped your like, honey. But, oh, Jay don't sleep on nothing, honey. Honey, I don't turn down no opportunity. I said, baby. Ooh, and he came right on over here. Oh, my God, today. Hunter and the girls is busted bricks, honey. They is mad, honey. They is mad at the old man. Honey, I may be 55, but I'm spry. I may be 55, but my fingers know how to move on that damn keyboard. Baby, I move on that keyboard. Now, Tommy made his appearance first at Brian's. I got to give Brian that. He made his appearance, but we didn't get the confirmation that it was Tommy until he came to my channel. That's when we got the confirmation. And he didn't come on no avatar. He came on with the camera. Okay. Oh my God. So I got to give Brian that, but Brian missed that story, honey. I tell you what, he'll pay attention to the chat next time. But I'm gonna see you that $10 for that, Brian. I'm gonna see that. Fingers don't fail me now. I gotta turn the clock. Look, the sub is out, so they don't want nobody else but me, but only me. Fingers don't fail me now. I gotta turn the sub is out, so they don't want nobody else but me and only me. Hey, come on now, y'all ain't ready for that. No, child, you get $10. Girl, don't push it. Don't push it, because I ain't even sent the money yet. Don't push it. Don't push it now. Okay, we already done sent your ass $2,000 the last time you went to the hospital. Please don't do me. Okay, I'm gonna send that $10 like I promised. Ain't that something? Okay, maybe I want a trailer when I grow up. Okay, I needs to have me some money. Ooh, fingers don't fail me now. I gotta turn the subbies out so they don't want nobody else but me and only me. Come on now. And Brian, it is ironic that you say you don't read your chat. Child, I was reading it. Baby, I don't know. But baby, he's always welcome into this chat. Baby, you always welcome over here. Huh? You welcome once, you welcome twice. Girl, welcome. Baby, I go all Baptist church with fried chicken on you. Baby. Mm-mm-mm. Well, look, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta make a phone call. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Well, I wonder how he did in jail. I wonder, did anybody ask, is you gay? Yes. But no, Tommy said he wasn't eating. Tommy said he was not thinking about no bootay or no peen in that jail. Tommy said, I just need to get out. Tommy said, I ain't playing that. Come on, child. Child, now when Teresa went to jail, honey, Teresa was up there exchanging recipes, girl, doing makeup tips. Baby, Teresa had a whole girls' night out. She still probably hang with some of the women. Girl, we gonna meet at Applebee's. Baby, Teresa was up there talking about that toilet tissue. Girl, I was rolling. Baby, I was rolling. Honey, Teresa up there swapping recipes and casserole recipes and stuff. She met some friends. Girl, we gonna meet at Applebee's, okay? Girl. Oh, Jesus. Okay. How you know her? Well, it's a long story. Okay. Girl, Teresa was having some serious conversation in that jail. Girl, they was plaiting hair and painting fingernails. But that bitch act like they was at a pajama party up in that chair. I'm like, bitches, you in jail at a pajama party. Okay, I'm like, she had a pajama party? Baby, she had like she wanted to go back. Baby, honey, Teresa know her way around the jail, honey. Okay? Girl. Ooh, Jesus, that thing had me rolling. But you know, people do say Teresa is nice. Let me say Teresa is nice until she ain't nice no more. I will say that. She is nice until she ain't nice no more. She's a nice person. She really got a good spirit when the devil ain't in her. Okay, but you know, she nice until she ain't nice no more. I will say that about her. Thread not brows, girl. Thread them and paint them on, girl. Okay, get them gel tattoos. Okay. Threading and stuff. Child. I'm sick of it. Oh my God, y'all is so funny. Well, anyway, y'all, let me go because I do have to make a call. But like I said, let these people be talking about me, girl. I don't care. Baby, I done had a good time tonight. Tommy done made my night, child. Tommy done made my night. Oh, this thing is funny. Now, I don't know why Castro is mad. Okay? You know why Castro mad? Because Tommy getting attention. And he taking attention away from Castro now. And then the girls done said that Castro done punched that boy in that mouth. And now Castro is mad. But now Tommy getting attention. See, I'm telling you, there ain't no but attention whores. They're going to be doing this all the way to the court session. But he mad now. And again, Castro, you was laughing at Tommy in jail. Ha, 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 ha. Did you see the mug shot? I mean, now he ain't in jail no more. And now you mad because he came over here and folk coming over here, you's mad because he done got all the attention. Okay, how dare you get that boy all that attention? Anyway, well, look, y'all, I gotta go. I will see y'all later. Peace and love. I am coming back on before this night. Baby, you know I'm coming back on now. Or you know it's coming back on. Okay? I'm gonna be right here. Oh, yes. I'm coming back on. Now, you hoes can be mad. I done did a marathon. Girl, and I'm gonna do another. It's gonna be a record month. It's gonna be honey. The summer is sizzling up. I don't even have no cheering. I might go buy some school clothes. Oh, pray for the people in Austin, y'all. Please pray for the people in Austin. Now, Austin hits close to home. It ain't nothing but an hour away from San Antonio. If you don't know that, 3 people were unalive at the Target. People was doing their school shopping. It happened around about 3 o'clock. And please pray for those people in Glassboro or somebody, Pennsylvania. They had a plant explosion. So please, please, please keep those people in prayer. Somebody was shooting in Austin, and then they had an explosion at a steel factory in Pennsylvania. This town is like southeast of Pittsburgh. So please pray for those people. Okay, y'all. I will be back later on. I'll probably be back by about 9, 10 o'clock. But look, y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all a little later on. Bye.